Hello, how's it going today? And I'm back with another movie review. All of you obviously know who I am by now. I'm Frankie Nelson. Obviously, I do movie reviews and football reviews on this channel. And I watched a good movie today. I think all of you might have seen the trailer before. The trailer's been on TV before, and the title's been coming. It's called No One Will Save You. And it's about this woman living in like some sort of rural town or area, something like that. And obviously, aliens come to visit her. But before I get into that, I was going to talk about before all that happened in the movie. She was by herself and she feels really lonely, or blah blah stuff like. And then she comes across these two people, right? These two people that have resentment for her. They're basically the parents of her best friend that passed away. And obviously, there's gonna be spoilers in this. I'll give it away because I talk about it. So if you want to watch a full movie, I would suggest I watch the movie first, and then watch my review video afterwards. And obviously, they have some resentment to her, and you're gonna find out later in the movie. And she obviously gets visited by aliens in the story, and you would think, these aliens. It's just like a typical alien movie where they try and abduct her. She has something that they need that she kept accidentally without realizing, blah blah. But I'll get onto that one in a moment. That will come later on. It's gonna reveal what's actually going on in that movie, in that part right there, and the reason behind all this. But yeah, I was thinking during the movie, I was just like, it gripped me because I love my alien movies. I believe in aliens. I'm a strong believer in it, and it relates to it. I love them. It's just they're cool looking creatures. They're powerful, and it says so. In these type of movies, and you know, it needed a bit more intensity at first, but then it was enough intensity. Like a movie like that, it doesn't necessarily need a lot of intensity. There was enough there to make it really good. To make everything like good graphics wise. The acting was good. There didn't even be much of it. It was just basically one character throughout, kind of. So there wasn't much dialogue, which I expected. But then, to be honest, she was by herself anyway. So there wasn't any dialogue to go about there. So really, that's probably out the door right there. So that movie didn't necessarily need it, but it's just got good graphics. I mean, the acting, even like some scenes as well. Like it was just, I think it was a brilliant movie. It was really stunning and beautiful at the same time. And there is one scene where she stabs an alien, and obviously like the alien gets healed by the light and whatnot. You know, I mean, there's not really much to talk about in this movie because it's just basically the same storyline that goes on. And then near the end of it, right? So this is where, and also the people in the town as well. They also like are aliens too. I don't know what was going on really. I thought it'd be one of those as well. I wouldn't know what's happening. So let's skip all that anyway. And there's scenes in this where obviously it's an alien like put something in her mouth or whatever. I don't know what was going on in that scene. I think it was some sort of like alien embryo or something. I'm not sure what it was. She puts it in her mouth and she wakes up. So I was thinking, this is the end of the movie. It was nowhere near the end of it yet. So I was just like, okay, she woke up. Maybe it was so bad dreaming. She was haunted or something like that. It turns out they were still making her relive a memory. So she goes to she goes downstairs of her house and then she sees like her best friend, that's like similar to her age as it looks, and she was apologizing. So I was thinking, did she do something bad? Why is she apologizing for? There's something going on with this. They obviously want her for something. And then this her friend begins to make the weird alien type language noise, and then she starts to wake up in the middle of nowhere again. Then she sees a doppelganger, that's someone that's like a clone of her or something like that. It was very weird, that scene. Don't get me wrong. And then in one of the scenes, I can't remember what part of it, but it's near the end where she eventually finds out why they're after her, and they're making her remember something. This was after she got abducted, and I was just like, there was more to it. I thought she might have did something bad, so she apologized, to her spiritual friends, spirit friends, like that. But friend, that's a spirit to be precise. And then she revisits. I think it was like she sees either her friend and her friend and her mom, or her and her mum sitting at the table. Then she goes outside. I know the aliens abduct him because there's a beam of light coming down. So she goes outside, and there was all police outside. So I'm thinking, maybe there was a murder. Surely not. Surely she did not kill her best friend. That would just be, a typical ending, to be fair, because that's what it's leaning towards. And fair enough, I was right. She tripped on something and she saw her and her friend as kids, and obviously her friend, her friend pushed and she held with the head of a rock. And I was just like, oh my god, of course. That's what she apologized with, and that's why the parents hate her. That's why the parents resented and disliked her throughout. It makes sense. It's not. It's not like your typical alien movies where it's like, oh, they have an artifact of something that the aliens needed or wanted or something like that. It was actually, aliens showing her something. It's not like, it's really unique. I've never known a story like this in any alien type movie. So good on them. I've got to give it to them. That's a different kind of ending to the alien movie. And if you want, you can just tell me in the comments if there's any movies like this. But it was quite unique, and they were showing her. So it's like they're trying to make her remember what actually happened, to try and make her not forget about that past for some reason. I don't know what the aliens had to do. Maybe they were part of it. I have no clue. I'm trying to get a good theory involved in my head. But let me know what you think in the comments, what the theory is. And the ending part kind of stumped me. That's why it kind of tiny bit made it a bit silly. Because as she was like walking out of her house, she was saying, she was waving at the her neighbours or stuff like that. People that live in in that part of the area, and they were making alien noises, but they were friendly towards her. What was that about? You know, I thought she was walking. I was thinking, okay, maybe those people aren't actually possessed. Maybe it was just like this one. Maybe it's an imagination. Maybe they stopped being possessed. But it's weird. They were trying to make you remember something, but I know what it had to do with the aliens. Maybe the aliens caused it. I have no clue. I mean, it just goes to show though, like, aliens are not the things that were evil, right? There was actually her that did something bad. It just goes to showing that when they was showing her what true evil actually is, or what, you know, deep past people are hiding. They just say in the description, so it's kind of stupid right there. And then it just ends with her dancing with people. I don't know. Maybe I don't know who she was dancing with. Was that woman? I thought the woman was her mum at first. I was like, did their mum come back from the dead or something? What's going on? So yeah, if I had to give this rating, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a stunning, beautiful movie. I like the graphics, the overall, like, storyline was kind of okay. I see what it was drifted to a good twist to it, even though it's probably kind of obvious to all of you. But yeah, 10 out of 10 is a good rating. I recommend it's a must watch. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share with everyone you know, subscribe and hit the bell notification below. As I'll see you in the next video.